EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 20. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Pollard, he'll take it up the gut. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Prescott.
Fuck out of here, man.
There, incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incomplete.
Look at this bullshit, man.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott.
Oh, bullshit. Fuck out of here, man.
And they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. On first down, Hurts.
Wow, man. This shit is ridiculous, man. Look at this shit, bro.
Dallas Goedert Eagles will jump on top with the game's
Good
first
pass, man.
here this afternoon. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Cavante Turpin now from his end zone.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go, man.
He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had to score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Let's go.
He's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Here's 3rd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Powering his way forward. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. From the gun, it's Hurts. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down. Taking it right down Broadway. He's on his way. Touchdown. Tony Pollard, 78 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. They got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Here's 2nd and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That strategy there, Brandon, 3rd down. They just said, we got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff. And just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right, the social media barrage that he's going to get through this week. How about on his own sideline?
Yeah, hello.
I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
2nd and 6. Well, now they'll try the end around. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have broken the tie.
And to me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Hurts. This is Smith with the ground. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 67 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction? A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On third down, it's Prescott. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So touchdowns on their first two drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first two drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
Now Prescott on fourth down. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll run the end around. This is Cooks. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Now a give here to Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the... And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. 136 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Dowdle will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Aubrey now for the point after. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get it.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a give right side Swift. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 5. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get this off to Swift. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. No gain on the screen there, it's second down. He'll look to throw. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They'll try and run here with Swift. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Hurts going to get this to his running back, Swift. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Third and 2. He'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Back to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Swift going to try up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Touchdown, Eagles. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 149 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go, 46.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Short gain last two plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense are saying go right ahead with those.
Here's 1st and 10.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
They run here with Darnold. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
They'll run left with Pollard. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
A big play looming on 3rd down. A give to Pollard running left.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This from 52, and this for the win. And his kick is good. From 52 yards away, he gets it to go. And it'll be a good time in Big D tonight. The Cowboys have won it.
Oh, we all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome's in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting. But in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Harrison Butler ready to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
They'll start the drive here with an end around. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And Pollard going to pick up a Cowboys first down as he'll get this up to the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Pollard again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 3rd and 9 here. Here's Prescott.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 36 yards.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Pollard, he'll take it up the gut.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
To throw is Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
Prescott to throw on 4th.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy.
Sorry ass nigga dropped the ball.
Play early, but he could not secure it. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Valdez-Scantling in motion left.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
And a stoppage here. A timeout before this 3rd down play takes place.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now 3rd down and 7.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Boy, that shit fake, man. That shit was supposed to be intercept, boy.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We're scoreless after 1.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Again, it's Pacheco. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
At the 2-yard line.
Pacheco trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On the run, this is Gray. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that's nothing.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down. Didn't. It got his man complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 82 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And that is how you retaliate after getting scored on one play. Big pass downfield, and you hit the end zone.
Almost feels like 2 boxers just throwing haymakers at each other, doesn't it? One connects with a big one, the other comes right back. Okay, I'll show you. And they attacked right back on the first play of the drive and hit them big.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Play action, it's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
Motion man right is Rice. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And his throw here is incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Mahomes' throw complete there to Rice.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Here's Pacheco heading right.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now Mahomes.
That ball caught. It's Rice.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another 1st, but he appears to be a few inches short.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Here's Pacheco once again. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. They go play fake. Mahomes. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense. And that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Second down and 3. They'll run the end around. This is Cooks. And he goes out right around the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
On the positive side, it did pick up a first down, and it was a decent game. But from the defense's perspective, they're pretty happy it didn't break big. And when that happens, offense is now showing its hand. They've shown us that play. Maybe we can hold them the rest of the game.
Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done. And
they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the throw for Tony is intercepted. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position, to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running left to give to Pacheco. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run. But I got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback, for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies.
Let's go.
It's intercepted.
Let's go.
They had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one. That hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. But look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage.
Oh, no way.
In order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
And that was beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal.
We take it.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now, anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Win that shit.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut.
You gotta get the fuck out of here, man.
Now he's free at the 35. He may go.
Bullshit.
For a Kansas City touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
They'll run with Pollard.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. As he'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
They'll try to run with Pollard.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient. followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here's first down. Mahomes. And this is intercepted. And picked up by Malik Hooker. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining. But that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because
scoring
a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in.
I said good game, nigga.
Why are we playing this type of music with this? It make it scary.
Good job with this girl.
I don't understand why they do that. Lord have mercy.
You know you can do that, huh?
Hell no. That's too much water.
The niggas in the middle, that's the Ruffles.
Yeah. I saw this one yesterday. The man, there's a man out there too, in the water. He was swimming, trying to get to the boat. Nah, I ain't see the whole bit. I'm talking about that last video.
That nigga flipped the whole bit noodle.
Damn.
Hutto's car. One driver saw her parked on the side Friday morning.
He saw a motorist stop their vehicle on the crest of the bridge, and what appeared to be a woman slide herself out of the passenger window of the car and jump into the St. John's River.
Seminole County Sheriff Dennis Lima says a short while later, Hutto's body was pulled from Lake Jessup. But by then, deputies had already rushed to her home on Alexander Avenue near Sanford. When no one answered the door, they forced their way in, finding the bodies of Hutto's twin 5-year-olds, Ahmad and Ava Jackson, shown here in a 3-year-old photo.
They went into the house and found the 2 children in bed who appeared at first to be sleeping, later to identify that they are deceased inside the house right now.
The sheriff says at Gulf Chopper 2, you can see a car on a tow truck.
Oh.
7.
What's up, New Orleans? Let's get into this Jacqueline. First of all, pour your glass of wine because you're going to need it. Wash your hands. Go ahead, fill your pot.
How they do that?
Huh?
How they do that, y'all gonna?
Huh?
What they put in there, y'all gonna? Everybody do that stuff
What's
different.
up, New Orleans? Let's get into this Jacqueline. First of all, pour your glass of wine because you're going to need it. Wash your hands. Go ahead, fill your pot up over water. This is one of my secret ingredients. You see that seafood pasta seasoning? Yeah, flush. Go ahead, wash your shrimp. All right, baby, you're right into cutting up your seasonings. You got 1 onion, 1 bell pepper. Throw that in a pot. Let it simmer. Put a little butter in there. however you like it, whatever you prefer. I don't know. We all cook differently. So I'm doing 3 spoonfuls of minced garlic. Alright, so me personally, I like to use fettuccine noodles. And do not break them down the middle. You don't got to do all that. Go ahead
I like
and it all. Throw that in there with your little onion, bell pepper, and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying. Put it in there. Period. Let that simmer down. Go ahead, add that beef stew mix. You don't want to miss that part. Make sure you add the beef stew mix. Add all the rest of your seasonings, the seasonings that you like. I don't know, like I said, we all cook different, but I'm just adding what I like to my taste buds. Okay. Next up, add your beef broth up in there. Add some Worcestershire, some soy sauce. Go ahead, let that cook down. Drain your spaghetti noodles. Go ahead, season your shrimp. Go ahead, cut up your green onions. Boom. This is how you should be looking. Add a little prayer ball. Bring everything in one pot. And baby, let me just tell you, I did my big one. The pot going already, and it ain't even been cooked for an hour.
That was a skillet.
What's up, New Orleans?
She said a pot.
She had poured it in the pot.
But she cooked it in a skillet. So how much could have been in that skillet? She talking about the pot going already.
That's true.
She said the pot going already. But you cooked it in a skillet.
Properties that my husband purchased for me. It's a 1-bedroom apartment, and I can't wait to finally get my keys for it. It has this stunning view of this crystal lagoon right from the bedroom. I had so much fun playing in the sand, and he had a nice little beach day. And I let him play around in the park for a bit before I finally left him with his dad for his nap. I headed out with my friends to go sun together, and we had so many different colors to choose from. I decided to go for a classic winter red. I had a lemon drink whilst I was getting my nails done, which was delicious, and this is the final result. I absolutely love it. It's so shiny and red. Once my arm was up from his nap and I was finally home, we then decided to head over to Dubai Hills Mall to get the almond shower room. I had so many things.
So what you gonna? I put the chicken in there. You're gonna make more chicken with the process though.
This Christmas decoration. Lights, so fast running away from. We headed over to finally get some.
Is it gonna be thawed out though?
I got some sushi, which was absolutely